So I was offered a pipe once, and at that time I was able to say no and refused. But about a year later, I was offered again, and my headspace at that time wasn't very good. I was feeling quite overwhelmed. I was lonely. I had given up on humanity and hope and love, and just feeling really depleted as well. Then when I was offered again, I said, yes, why not? I've got nothing to lose. And sure did life and the universe show me what I had to lose after that. I started off self-medicating, so my use wasn't as frequent, but it wasn't too long before it became almost daily and got out of control. I lost the kids because I had a drug-induced psychotic episode, and life spiraled quickly down after that. At work, so I lost my job. I couldn't attend my uni classes and tutorials, so that ended up being lost as well. And didn't pay my rent, my bills, and I lost my house and got evicted. Hi, I'm Jess. I'm 35 years old. I was an ice addict, and this is my story. My first impressions of 180TC is I didn't really have any expectations. I had been to another rehab once before and lasted about 3 days because I was still using. I just wasn't ready yet. But when I came into here, it all seemed very bright and open. I was a little bit apprehensive with how everybody was moving about, but it looked like a positive place. And because I had been homeless and hadn't really had any security or stability in so long, just a space to call my own was huge. My room, I remember writing home to Mum and telling her that I felt like a princess in my own little house, or my own little room. I had a bed, I had a roof, there was so much food in the kitchen. It was very different to what I had been living like before and prior.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way.
My biggest challenges in program would probably be being away from the kids. That was really, really hard. Not being able to be there for them when they needed me or if they needed me. I was able to call them almost every day, but that personal contact and being present in their lives was really challenging. I suppose rediscovering who I was without an addiction and where I placed and fitted back into the world, and really rediscovering and rebuilding myself again with what I had learned and been through prior. Another challenge was relationships in here or interactions. So I'm the only child and have not grown up with other people or so many people in one household, apart from my 3 children, which is very different dynamics of relationships. But as I said, finding out who I was, discovering who I was and how that fitted in also into this sort of kind of controlled environment with other personalities and other people and interacting daily as well. That was quite a challenge. My biggest highlights here in 180TC would be overcoming challenges and obstacles, building the strength and resilience and the confidence back in myself. I didn't know if it was possible, but being here and throughout the year, through all the interactions that we've had, it's been evident. Being a part of something that's, I suppose, bigger than just myself. Being there for others as well. The challenges that I've managed to overcome and face in here, and surprise myself as well of what things that I didn't know that I was capable or I felt apprehensive or fearful to do, just pushing through it and coming out the other end. I started worshipping again at chapels, and I hadn't done that in probably over 10 years. That was great. Felt like I was fulfilling my purpose again. All the relationships and the laughs and the interactions and the love and acceptance and appreciation, value of everybody in here has been great. My plans after 180 TC will be just continuing on in sobriety and recovery, going into transitional housing, restoration with my children and my family again, and just reliving my life in sobriety, building up everything that I had for addiction. Encouragement to other students is hang in there, you're worth it and you deserve a life of recovery, your best life and the best version of yourself. Invest in yourself because you'll only get out what you put into it, and dig deep, take the time, be focused, direct and intentional. Time is a precious commodity. And I just have a scripture from John 16:33 to share. I have a tattoo on my but it's something that I live by, or try to live by, and it says, I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. So it doesn't say to me, don't worry about that, I'm not preaching. No.